I can see that students are missing a lot of skills. During the pandemic, they missed a lot. And so now we had the opportunity when you come to high school to actually, you got to fill in those gaps. In the education field, you have to meet them where they are. And that takes a lot of work, a lot of patience, a lot of repetitive activities. The focus is all over the place. In my opinion, the overall deficit for them will be their focus. They are not focused on the task at hand. They have not set goals for themselves. So if they don't have a goal, they're really not working on it. You know, you just go through the process of, I go to this class, I go to that class, but why? My whole premise about education is, and I try to do this in the classroom, why are you learning this? What's the purpose behind it? And if I can get the purpose behind it, then they can buy into why they're doing the activity. You got to give them some buy-in. You have to have some buy-in for all of it. And how is this going to affect my life? What difference does it make when I'm doing this? How is it going to affect my life down the road? And that's the whole premise. And the goal set in the course, you know, in 3 years, you're going to be making adult decisions. Some going to be right, some going to be wrong. But you got to have a plan. You have to have a plan for feeling. Of course, we're going to make mistakes. All of us make mistakes. But you need to learn from them. And that's the key. I did see some of the students taking more time with their work, going back, checking over, making sure. I call it the second check when you turn things in. I did see some more of that. And that's some skills that, you know, most of it is not taught in classes. But with executive function, it gave them a chance to slow it down. One of my students, she came to me with some intellectual differences. But she would work hard, and she wouldn't understand something. We would work together. We had some roadblocks, and I said, we're just gonna work it out together, okay? And then after a while, she was like, Miss Ellen, I get it. I was brought up that education is the key. And I try to instill them that education is powerful. It can change your walk of life. It can change your path. It can just change everything. So if we get back to really believing that education is the key, I think we got it. You got to expand that brain. You know, you got to read more. Look at life differently, different genres of things that you're doing. And you never know what you might end up doing. We got to get kids back involved. They are now very reluctant to get involved in activities. You have to push them and let them know, again, why are you doing this? This will help you in the long run.